Vignette is a form of road pricing imposed on vehicles, usually in addition to the compulsory road tax, based on a period of time instead of road tolls based on distance traveled. Vignettes are currently used in several European countries. The term is of French origin, and is now used throughout Central Europe, as well as in Italy. Vignettes are used in Austria, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Hungary, Moldova, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia and Switzerland. In most of these countries the small, colored toll sticker is affixed to a vehicle windscreen, but in Hungary and Romania vignettes are electronic and physical vignettes are no longer used. In Moldova and Romania vignettes are required for the use of any road, and in Bulgaria are required for the use of any road outside built-up areas. In the other countries vignettes are required only for the use of motorways and expressways. Prices for an annual vignette for passenger cars range from $30 to $150, depending on country. In all countries except Switzerland short-period vignettes are sold for visiting or transiting vehicles, but in Switzerland visiting foreign motorists using motorways must buy an annual vignette. Vignettes can usually be obtained at border crossings, gas stations and other outlets. Improperly used or lost vignettes are usually not refunded. Vignettes are usually constructed in such a way that detaching and reattaching them is impossible without destruction, ensuring that they cannot be used on more than one vehicle. Road traffic is often monitored by roadside cameras, and vignettes are verified by state officials, such as Border Guard and National Police. Hefty cash fines are often charged to travelers using public roads without a valid and properly affixed vignette. Additional tolls are usually levied for passing through certain motorway tunnels and bridges. A Vignette is a road toll for trucks of minimum 12 metric tons. The system was adopted in 1999, and is currently being used in Belgium, Denmark, Luxembourg, Netherlands, and Sweden. Vignette obligation by country. Austria as of 1997, vignettes are required for all vehicles of up to 3.5 tons, driving on motorways and expressways under federal administration. Vignettes are overseen by the police and toll sheriff employees of the Federal Motorway Administration. A $240 fine with an additional obligatory payment of a substitute toll are charged to travelers without a valid vignette, and unpaid fines led to penalties between $300 and $3,000. Furthermore, the vehicle may be confiscated from foreigners to guarantee payment of a penalty. Additional tolls are charged for certain motorway sections where toll gates and video tolling systems are installed. Several sections require drivers to buy electronic toll cards, while the A14 section allows travelers to buy a substitute one-day corridor vignette. Vignettes for vehicles of over 3.5 tons were replaced with electronic distance-based highway toll geo-boxes on January 1, 2004. Bulgaria vignettes are required for all vehicles driving on all public roads, with the exception of streets in cities, towns and villages. Vignettes are usually valid from the time they are purchased, while some types can be marked to start from a future date. They can be obtained in Bulgaria at most gas stations, at border crossings, or online using a credit card. Cash fines from a $150 to $1,500 are charged to drivers without a valid vignette. Czech Republic vignettes are required for the use of motorways and expressways by all vehicles of up to 3.5 tons. Cash fines for not displaying a valid vignette affixed on a car's windshield range from $80 to $200. Vignettes for heavier vehicles were replaced with electronic toll collection in 2007. France the French vignette-based vehicle tax was introduced in 1956 to fund a minimum income scheme for citizens of age 65 and above. They were available in tabacs, and all vehicle owners were required to buy one at the end of each year. The price depended on the engine's horsepower, and in which department the car was registered. The vignette system soon led to controversy, leading to the tax not being ring-fenced for the elderly any longer. Vignettes were abolished for motorcycles in June 1981, and for other vehicles in 2001. A toll is currently charged for all travelers using motorways and expressways, while additional charges have to be paid for passing through certain tunnels and bridges. Germany Motorways and expressways are a toll-free road network for all lighter vehicles. The Vignette system for trucks was abolished in August 2003, after which a distance-based toll charge for vehicles of over 12 tons was established by the Toll Collect Company on January 1, 2005. As of March 1, 2007, all drivers are required to purchase an emission sticker when passing through the environment zones in several cities and municipalities. Certain green zones have completely disallowed entrance to vehicles with higher particle emissions. Travelers passing through these areas without the sticker are charged with AA40 fine and 1 point in the traffic offences register. Hungary Vignettes are required for all travelers using motorways and expressways. Physical toll stickers were replaced with electronic vignettes and video tolling on January 1, 2008. The only physical item the purchaser receives is a control coupon. Motorway usage entitlement is verified by roadside cameras based on license plate numbers, and drivers of vehicles up to 3.5 tons without a valid vignette are charged with cash fines between $50 and $200. Moldova Vignettes are obligatory for personal motor vehicles registered abroad, driving on public roads, and are available for purchase at border customs posts and offices. Foreign drivers without a valid vignette are charged with cash fines between $125 and $375. Heavier vehicles use existing tax rates, with commercial vehicle drivers paying a single entry tax and a distance-based charge. Montenegro Ecological tax vignettes were abolished on December 31, 2011. Driving on public roads is generally toll-free, with the exception of passing through certain tunnels and bridges. Romania with the exception of motorcycles, vignettes are required for all vehicles driving on all national roads and motorways. Physical vignettes have been replaced with electronic ones since October 1, 2010. They can be obtained at most gas stations, border crossings, or online using a credit card. Drivers without a valid vignette are fined with a 100 or more. The fines are dispensed by automatic systems that scan the number plate of the car when it exits a city. Slovakia Vignettes are obligatory for all vehicles of up to 3.5 tons, driving on Slovak motorways. Drivers without a valid vignette are charged with cash fines between a 100 and a 500. Vignettes for heavier vehicles were replaced with distance-based electronic toll collection in 2010. From January 1, 2016, Slovak vignettes will be purchased and controlled electronically via WWE's Namka SK and no sticker will be issued. Slovenia Vignettes are required for all vehicles of up to 3.5 tons, driving on Slovenian motorways as of July 1, 2008. Drivers without a valid vignette are charged with cash fines between a 300 and 800. Heavier vehicles use existing toll gates. Switzerland all travelers using motorways and expressways are required to purchase an annual vignette. Vignettes can be obtained in and outside of Switzerland in bordering countries at gas stations and labeled points. Use of motorway networks without a valid vignette is an offence against the Public Highways Act, and is punishable with cash fines of a 165 or more, in addition to the obligatory purchase of an annual vignette. Heavier vehicles use a distance-based tax rate on all types of roads. See also. References